For 20 years, demons have terrorized the world. Humanity became nothing more than prey. But some humans awakened powers to fight back. Academies were built to train these new hunters. Inside, power is everything, granting high status. But our boy Fang Cheng has no talent at all. 3 years of training, yet he remains powerless. His classmate Chen Tianyu enjoys the beating. He mocks Fang Cheng for his stubborn endurance. Without powers, graduation is impossible. Chen Tianyu screams that the weak deserve their fate. Suddenly, Fang Cheng senses a new presence. A wave of energy blasts the bullies away. A girl stands over them unimpressed. She dismisses them with a flick of her wrist. It's Lin Longyue, the academy's strongest student. Chen Tianyu challenges her for defending the weak. Her eyes glow, promising a swift death. Terrified, the bullies drag their leader away. A strange chain is visible on her wrist. Fang Cheng looks up and thanks his old friend. She reminds him graduation is just a month away. He tells her repeating the year isn't an option. His sister sacrificed everything after their parents died. He vows to quit if he can't awaken. Lin Longyue grabs him, furious. She tells him not to give up yet, but she warns him about the future. Failure means being a loser for life. Her blunt words are just like old times. He accepts her challenge, ready to fight. That night, he pushes himself to the limit. He runs, desperate to awaken his power. He wants to become an elite like her. He resolves to double his training. Suddenly, panicked crowds rush past him. A building explodes into the street. A little girl is trapped in the debris. A massive horned demon looms over her. Its blade, a notorious D-class demon. The monster raises its arm for the kill. Fang Cheng dives in, grabbing the child, and barely escaping the deadly blow. The demon turns, its 4 eyes enraged. Its claws tear straight through his body. He screams as the girl watches in horror. He pushes her away, telling her to get help. He stands defiant as a smaller demon appears. The smaller demon unleashes a furious strike. He collapses, realizing it was stupid to play hero. The monster just grins, enjoying his pain. He sees he's nothing more than a meal to it. Desperately, he searches for a way to fight back. But the demon's foot comes stomping down. The sheer difference in power is overwhelming. He can't accept dying in such a pathetic way. He still has promises to keep to Lin Longyue and his sister. A burning desire to live and kill ignites within him. His rage triggers a hidden condition to awaken. A voice offers a choice as his life fades away. He finds himself in a void, questioning the offer. Suddenly, a demonic hand rests on his shoulder. He turns, his eyes wide with shock and fear. Countless hands begin pulling him into the darkness. A final warning, 10 seconds left to accept the merge. With no other options, he accepts his only chance. His finger reaches out to touch a demonic claw. The merge is successful, unleashing a wave of power. He has now gained the power of the demon slayer. Back in reality, the demon senses a sudden change. A storm of red energy erupts from beneath its foot. Fang Cheng emerges, transformed into a demon hunter. The demon stares up at a terrifying new presence. A clawed hand reaches out from the crimson energy. The ground erupts in a massive blast of power. He can't believe what he has become. The new power overwhelms him, his mind cracking. The enemy demon charges, seeing an opening. A voice in his head screams a single command, kill. The monster closes the distance in a blur. But Fang Cheng instantly blocks with an arm blade. His instincts have completely taken over. He dodges a ground-shattering blow. The monster rises, flexing its raw power. Fang Cheng dives down, landing a powerful punch. The blow sends the beast flying backward. They clash again in a blur of motion. The enemy's face begins to crack under the pressure. The monster swings its massive blade arm. He easily dodges the telegraphed swing, mocking the demon's pathetic speed. His counterattack sends the beast flying. Two onlookers watch the battle in total shock. The voice returns, ordering him to kill the witnesses. He fights the command, warning the men to flee. Terrified, the two men turn and run for their lives. He fights to control his new demonic form. He roars, vowing to keep his humanity. The beast snarls, enraged by his defiance. Fang Cheng declares that a fist is meant for crushing his true enemies. The blow completely obliterates the demon's head. He absorbs a new power from his fallen foe. This fusion unlocked his first ability through combat. The killing intent fades and he reverts to human. But the noise of the battle will draw hunters. He flees the scene, desperate to hide his identity. He escapes into the suburbs of Dongju City. He navigates the quiet back alleys toward home. Finally, he arrives back at his apartment. He enters his home, announcing his return. His sister greets him, then panics at his condition. He plays it off, lying about a minor demon attack. In truth, the fusion has already healed his wounds. Worried, she reminds him of their parents' fate. He solemnly promises her that he'll be careful. She changes the subject, offering to prepare dinner. He thanks her and the mood lightens slightly. Later, he washes the grime of battle away. After his shower, a hot meal is waiting. Fang Cheng digs into the hearty beef ramen. He asks his sister what she ate for dinner. She nervously claims she ate at her work. He realizes she's sacrificing her meals for him. He angrily tells her to take care of herself. His outburst leaves her hurt and silent. She tearfully explains he's her only family. A heavy silence hangs in the air. He stands, vowing to earn money for them both. Her tears turn to a smile of encouragement. Fang Cheng accepts her faith in him. The tense moment passes and she leaves him to eat. In the kitchen, she notices he seems more mature. She smiles, thinking he's finally growing up. She hopes he can become a real hunter. Later, he plans to hunt demons for money. He logs into the official Hunters Union app. He finds a bounty for an E-class demon. His new power should make the hunt easy, but his demonic form is a ticking time bomb. He accepts the risk to provide for his sister. Meanwhile, back at the scene of the fight, investigators arrive at the destroyed alley. An agent reports the security cameras were wiped. The lead agent demands they find Devil Blade's killer. His subordinate acknowledges the grim task ahead. The agent notes a D-class demon blade was broken, meaning the killer must also be a demon. Fang Cheng arrives at the desolate hunting grounds. He walks deeper into the ruined landscape. The corpse of a hunter lies in his path. Their organs have been devoured by demons. Suddenly, he feels a dangerous presence. Parasitic octopus demons burst from the ground. He identifies the E-class parasitic monsters. 3 of the creatures immediately surround him. He dodges their clumsy assault with ease. His new powers grant him incredible agility and even control over demonic energy. The demons press their attack undeterred. An enemy attack triggers his hand sword ability. Time to test the power of his new form. He closes the distance in an instant. The remaining 2 demons charge forward. A whirlwind of blades tears through them. But killing these low-level demons yields no reward. His senses flare up once again. He's walked right into an ambush. The first 3 were just bait for the real trap. An endless horde of octopus demons closes. He unleashes a whirlwind of demonic blades. But for everyone he kills, more take its place. He parries a strike, holding his ground. He's stumbled right into the demon nest. The sheer numbers are overwhelming. His stamina is already starting to fail. At E-class, he'll be overwhelmed without transforming. A wall of demons charges straight at him. Suddenly, a massive presence appears. Tentacles erupt from the ground, trapping him. The leader reveals itself, a D-class demon, with an aura far stronger than Devil Blades. It orders its horde to tear him to pieces. He's completely overwhelmed, about to be devoured. A dark voice echoes in his mind, kill. Forced to transform, he vows to make them suffer. A blur of violence rips through the horde. The leader is intrigued by his transformation. All he wanted was a simple hunt for cash. The demon mocks him, calling him an ant in a demon's body. But Fang Cheng says it could never understand. He prepares to show it what that ant can do. Fang Cheng roars, channeling his human struggle. He smashes his fist into the demon's face. The leader parries, mocking his meager skills. But its tentacles are far too fast for him. In a flash, Fang Cheng is completely trapped. The demon plans to crush his blades first. He strains against the crushing grip. As his demonic swords shatter into pieces. Now disarmed, he's a sitting duck. The demon unleashes a brutal, overwhelming assault. He's thrown across the battlefield like a ragdoll. He lands hard, realizing this demon is different. It's more cautious and prefers ranged attacks. The demon charges, not giving him time to think. He spots a potential weak point, its eyes. A dirty trick might just be his only chance. He stomps the ground, kicking up a cloud of sand. A powerful kick sends it flying at the demon. The sand hits its mark, blinding the creature. He seizes the opening, closing the distance instantly. He drives his fist deep into its chest. The demon's body begins to disintegrate in pain. It tries to escape, but Fang Cheng won't let it. The brain detaches, playing dead to recover. He knows never to let his guard down. He smashes the brain, finishing the job for good. The kill grants him a new tentacle ability. With the threat gone, his demon form shatters. He reverts to human, his body aching from the fight. But the D-rank kill was definitely worth the pain. Back in the city, his arrival causes a stir. He hauls the massive carcass through the streets. He finally reaches his destination, the Hunter Guild, where he'll claim his bounty. The lobby is packed with professional hunters. Fang Cheng takes in the crowded, competitive hall. But his D-class trophy has drawn unwanted attention. He recognizes them as inspectors from the Hunter Union. They doubt a mere student could make such a kill. Fang Cheng bristles at their condescending assumption. They demand to see his hunter's license as proof. He knows they're breaking the rules to bully him. They mistake his hesitation for guilt and lunge. but he dodges their clumsy attack with ease. The commotion quickly draws a crowd of onlookers. A veteran hunter notes he's no ordinary student. The furious inspectors can't believe he resisted. But something else has caught Fang Cheng's eye. He counters with a brutal punch to the jaw. His partner lunges, aiming for a cheap shot. But Fang Cheng catches him mid-lunge and slams him into the first inspector. Both inspectors are down before they know it. A scarred man in a hat declares the fight over. He's Zhou Tai, the Hunters Union vice president. The inspectors demand he punish the wild kid. Fang Cheng waits, anticipating the VP's decision. But the VP scolds them for picking a fight. He fires them on the spot, calling them fools. Just like that, their careers are over. He turns to Fang Cheng, asking about his ability. He denies having any, hiding his true power. The crowd erupts, calling his claim impossible. But the vice president just gives a knowing smile. To Fang Cheng's shock, the VP believes him. He personally escorts him to claim the reward. The massive carcass is dropped on the counter. He meets the bounty officer, Xiao Nan. She lifts the corpse with powerful telekinesis. The VP then tries to play matchmaker for them. Fang Cheng knows the VP sees he's no ordinary student. The VP reveals they are of the same kind. The VP reveals he has no hunter ability either. He reached his rank through pure physical skill. Xiao Nan calculates the total reward for his kills. Fang Cheng accepts the card, his first real payday. The VP offers to train him, seeing his raw talent. As he leaves, Xiao Nan finds herself interested. But Fang Cheng only wants to tell his sister the news. He heads home through the city at night. He smiles, thinking of how happy she will be. But a news report on a public screen stops him. His eyes widen in absolute shock. The news covers a viral video of two demons fighting. It's his fight with the blade, and it's gone public. They interview the demon hunter's deputy leader, Lone Wolf. At a press conference, he warns the public about demons. He declares his department will hunt the demon lord, and the sentence for this creature is death. The threat is broadcast for the entire city to see. Fang Cheng stands frozen, a target in the crowd. People around him debate if the demon is a hero or a monster. He knows his identity must remain a secret now. He quickly slips away into the city's backstreets. Arriving home, he tries to put on a happy face, but his sister shows him the video on her phone. Fang Cheng is stunned, even his sister knows. He quickly tries to change the subject. He shows her the bank card, his first big payday. He proudly declares he's a demon hunter now. She asks if he's finally awakened his powers, but her joy turns to worry for his safety. She takes the card, promising to pay off their debts. The mood shifts as he asks about their parents. She reveals the killer was a powerful flame demon. It destroyed a district and vanished without a trace. That's the only clue they've ever had. Fang Cheng realizes this foe is beyond his reach, but he vows to get revenge when he is strong enough. He plans to seek answers from a veteran hunter. His sister suddenly pulls him into a hug. She tells him to focus on living, not revenge. He agrees, but his eyes burn with hidden resolve. The next day, a new challenge awaits. Fang Cheng realizes he's late for the Hunter Academy. He sprints through the halls with inhuman speed. He's desperate not to draw more attention. But in class, everyone is talking about the video. He slumps in his seat, exhausted by the secret. A familiar voice calls out his name, Longyu. Longyu tells him to ignore the others. But a blonde-haired bully steps forward. He sneers, seeing death in Fang Cheng's eyes. The bully, Chen Tianyu, powers up with red energy. He lunges, ready to teach him a lesson. But Fang Cheng catches the punch effortlessly. He slams the bully straight into the ground. Enraged, Chen Tianyu can't believe the disrespect. He calls Fang Cheng trash and attacks again. The punch misses by a hair's breadth. He coldly mocks his opponent's pathetic speed. The bully is frozen in utter disbelief. Fang Cheng grabs him by the throat and sends him flying into the wall. Defeated, Chen Tianyu demands to know his secret. Fang Cheng declares that payback has finally come. The crowd erupts, shocked by his new power. Even Longyu is stunned by his strength. She suspects he's awakened a new ability. A voice suddenly cuts through the chaos. An academy tutor announces a demon hunting test. The students panic at facing a real demon. As he's dragged away, Chen Tianyu glares back. He screams a promise of brutal revenge. Fang Cheng knows his rival must be eliminated. The tutor gathers the students for the exam. Their task: hunt F-class demons for their essence. The students are overconfident, seeing an easy trial. But Fang Cheng warns Longyu of the real threat. The tutor declares the test has officially begun. As the gates open, students rush inside, spreading out into the dangerous forest. They immediately find human remains on the path. Longyu finds it strange, these demons are weak. Suddenly, Fang Cheng senses an approaching danger. A horde of grass demons emerges from the trees. She shields him, ready to fight the swarm alone. But Fang Cheng steps forward, taking the lead. He unleashes a shockwave, blasting demons away. His eyes are cold as he cuts through them. Two demons close in on a stunned Longyu. He saves her and she can't recognize him. He stands over the defeated, unimpressed by them. Longyu demands to know how he changed so fast. He just tells her it's time to absorb the essence. They begin absorbing the glowing green energy. Suddenly, Longyu senses another presence. Other students flee in terror from a new threat. He warns her this is no ordinary demon. A hulking tree demon looms over them. He recognizes the threat, a D-class tree demon. This monster shouldn't be in an E-rank trial. He touches her shoulder, a protective gesture. A blonde-haired rival appears with his crew. He declares a true hunter faces death head-on. She asks if Fang Cheng beat up their leader. The rival plans to impress Longyu with his strength. Other students watch, doubting his chances. But they cling to hope that he can win. The rival charges, powering up his staff. He leaps into the air for a powerful strike. But the demon catches his weapon with ease. It effortlessly slams him into the ground. His crew watches in horror as he begs for help. The demon swats his allies away like flies. Fang Cheng notes the power gap is too large. The arrogant rival is utterly defeated. Seeing his chance, Fang Cheng decides to intervene. The demon turns, surprised by their approach. The onlookers decide to flee and find a professor. He'd rather die than be saved by his rival. Longyu leaps into the fray without hesitation. The demon grins, relishing the new challenge. Longyu is shocked her wind attack did nothing. Fang Cheng knows its body is like armor. She continues her assault from the air. The demon smashes the ground with immense force. He's trapped, he can't use his demonic form. Longyu lands a solid punch on its leg, but her E-rank power can't even dent its bark. He shoves her back, telling her to run. The monster prepares to strike them both down. He tells her to leave the rest to him. Suddenly, a prison of wood erupts around him. She watches, trapped outside the wooden cage. She vows to break through and save him. Inside, Fang Cheng faces the demon alone. He must win before she sees his secret. The demon swings a devastating punch. With no other choice, he unleashes his power. His demonic form emerges, blades ready. He charges, clashing with the wooden beast. His blades actually manage to cut its arm, but the wound glows, healing instantly. Fang Cheng realizes it has regeneration. He must find a way to kill it for good. The tree demon roars, ready for another round. Fang Cheng meets its assault head-on, but the monster just grins, enjoying the fight. It unleashes a barrage of wooden spikes. Fang Cheng weaves through the deadly assault. He spots a fatal flaw in its attack pattern. He unleashes a new fusion skill. A massive bladed tentacle erupts from his body. The tree demon is caught completely off guard. The blade cleaves the monster in two. A decisive, brutal finishing blow. The demon lets out a final, agonizing scream. He stands victorious as the demon dissolves. He reverts to human form, gaining new skills. The demon leaves behind a glowing essence. He knows this can unlock his full potential. Suddenly, he hears the wooden cage breaking. Longyu finally smashes through the barrier. She stops, stunned to see him unharmed. He quickly lies about awakening a new ability. She can't believe his sudden power-up. He downplays his strength as merely D-rank. She accepts his logic, suggesting they leave. Back with their class, a teacher praises their bravery. But the other students grumble about the praise. His rival seethes, believing the glory was his. Suddenly, a man in a suit arrives, asking for him. Fang Cheng feels a sudden sense of dread. Two imposing figures are waiting for his arrival. He's escorted to meet the mysterious men. He recognizes a top demon hunter, fearing his secret is exposed. He forces himself to stay calm and human. The hunter confirms his identity, and Fang Cheng plays dumb. The hunter mentions a tip about a past rescue. He reveals they've identified Fang Cheng as the hero. Fang Cheng laughs it off, downplaying his heroism. But the hunter's tone turns deadly serious. He asks about the blue demon that appeared after. The question hits Fang Cheng like a truck. Later, he's caught between Longyu and another woman. The woman with glasses reveals her romantic interest. He introduces Longyu, who claims they're childhood friends. The other woman sees her chances completely vanish. Longyu invites her to dinner, but she declines. She reminds him about his training promise instead. He waves goodbye, relieved the situation is diffused. As they walk, Longyu notices his lingering gaze. He quickly denies it, flustered by her jealousy. He suggests they go to a nearby barbecue spot, but Longyu claims she's too tired to walk. He immediately offers to carry her. She laughs, finding the idea embarrassing. Instead, she hops right onto his shoulders, leaving him completely flustered. She teases him, saying he always did this for her. As he carries her, his mind drifts back. A fond memory brings a smile to his face. He remembers carrying her just like this as kids, but their fun was cut short by a banana peel. A clumsy slip sends them both tumbling down. The fall leaves little Longyu in tears. He offers her chocolate to make it all better. She smiles and he pats her head, calling her cute. Back in the present, he marvels at how she's grown. He breaks into a run, carrying her through the city. They finally arrive at the barbecue restaurant. Inside, Fang Cheng devours plate after plate. Longyu pouts, ignored in favor of the food. Suddenly, they overhear talk of a charred body. The victim was found hung on a pole nearby. The news hits home, his parents were also burned alive. Longyu stands, determined to investigate the scene. Fang Cheng arrives, annoyed by the endless chaos. They find a crowd gathered around a utility pole. A charred body hangs upside down, a gruesome display. The killer's message is clear, to create widespread panic. Longyu notices a strange symbol on the victim's forehead. She recognizes it as the mark of the Devil's Church. It's a secretive organization formed by a group of demons. She confirms they're linked to many civilian deaths. Their members are high-level demons who leave an eye pattern. For Fang Cheng, the pieces of his past start to connect. A hooded figure in the crowd drops a briefcase. Fang Cheng's instincts scream that something is wrong. The briefcase suddenly bursts into flames. He yells at the horrified crowd to run. The bag explodes, unleashing a wave of fire. Chaos erupts as everyone scrambles for safety. People are engulfed in the Inferno, screaming in terror. Through the flames, he spots the arsonist escaping. He tells Longyu he's going after the culprit. He dashes into an alley in hot pursuit. The hooded figure is stunned by his incredible speed. Fang Cheng grabs them, demanding to know who sent them. The figure's face begins to crack and glow from within. They self-destruct in a massive, fiery explosion. Fang Cheng is thrown back by the fiery shockwave. He realizes they would rather die than be caught. What kind of organization commands such blind loyalty? Longyu confirms he was just a disposable puppet. Soon, the entire area is swarming with rescue teams. Some bystanders cruelly mock the dead, filming the chaos. An officer shouts at them to clear the area. With first responders on site, their job is done. He decides to visit the Hunter Union tomorrow. She agrees but worries about the danger he's facing. The next day, he arrives at the Hunters Union. He's in a sparring session with Chairman Zhou Tai. The chairman is impressed with the kid's moves, but Fang Cheng is still on the defensive. Zhou Tai teaches him to watch for the follow-up punch. A hard lesson in deception sends him to the floor. The chairman can tell something is on his mind. Fang Cheng asks about the arson attack last night. Zhou Tai connects it to the Flame Demon incident. That name hits Fang Cheng like a lightning bolt. He demands to know everything about the demon. His parents were killed in that fire 5 years ago. Seeing his resolve, the chairman agrees to talk. The Flame Demon killed 150 people and fled abroad. The chairman warns he's more cunning now, but Fang Cheng's resolve is absolute. He'll hunt the demon and become C-class. The chairman is impressed by his fire. With a promise to get stronger, he leaves. His path to vengeance begins now. First stop, the local weapons shop. He gears up for the hard battles ahead. A news report catches his attention. Multiple arson attacks across the city. He realizes there must be multiple culprits. Despite the danger, the streets are crowded. He can't save them all, he must get stronger. He makes a quick stop at a convenience store. Inside, his sister is working the counter. He tells her he's leaving to train. She worries about the recent demon attacks. He surprises her with a brand new phone. A small gift before he heads out. She watches him go, noticing his change. She hopes he grows strong and finds his way. His training ground, an abandoned town. The perfect place to hunt and grow. This demon-infested ruin is his paradise. The scent of blood confirms he's in a hunting zone. A hulking demon bursts from the earth. It launches itself straight at him. But Fang Cheng doesn't even flinch. He meets the monster's strike head-on. The impact sends sparks flying wide. Suddenly, a spinning blade flies at him. He deflects it, realizing there's a second demon. His new opponent is a swift, monkey-like demon. Now he's caught between two monsters. A face spider and a nightwalker. He's thrilled. The nightwalker snarls, seeing only prey. It unleashes its massive throwing star. The weapon splits into a storm of blades. He parries them all, realizing they're subtle. While he's distracted, the spider demon lunges. He dodges as its claws shatter the ground. He pivots back to face the nightwalker. Their weapons clash and his sword shatters. His ordinary blade was just too fragile. He's forced to unleash his demon slayer power. With a smirk, he prepares his counterattack. Vicious black thorns erupt from the ground. His eyes glow with absolute power. He unleashes a storm of demonic thorns. The demons are caught in his vicious assault. He channels raw power into his bare hands. He forms a deadly hand blade from pure energy. With a roar, he leaps in to attack. But another hulking demon joins the fray. He doesn't care, his killing spree has begun. A crimson tendril whips out from his body, ensnaring the Nightwalker in its grip. He smashes the demon into the ground. The other monsters are stunned by his power. The face spider spits a cloud of black mist. He smirks, seeing the fog as perfect cover. The demons laugh, thinking he's been defeated. But he emerges from the shadows, newly armed. He immediately lunges at the horned demon. His new weapon cleaves it in two. The Nightwalker can only stare in horror. It turns and flees for its life. But Fang Cheng shows no mercy. He hurls his spear with deadly precision. He slays the Nightwalker, gaining a new skill. He's also rewarded for killing the spider. The agility boost is a welcome surprise, but his victory is cut short by new arrivals. His identity as the Demon Lord is exposed. Fang Cheng dares them to take what's his. The bandits close in, eager for the bounty. Suddenly, a new presence interrupts the standoff. A hulking demon arrives on a motorcycle. He soars through the air, sword raised high. The bandits are slaughtered in a single, brutal strike. Fang Cheng stands alone amidst the carnage. The biker demon is impressed by his power. He knows the secret of the demon slayer inside him. Fang Cheng is stunned by the revelation. The demon claims to know the slayer's true strength. He reveals the slayer was once an invincible king, and now he has come to claim that power. Fang Cheng refuses, activating a new skill. The demon scoffs at his D-class ranking. He charges forward, calling him unworthy. Fang Cheng dodges the massive sword swing. His incredible speed surprises the powerful demon. He parries another strike with his bladed wings. The C-class threat triggers a full transformation. He unleashes a powerful wave of dark energy. The biker demon braces for the incoming assault. The demon mocks him, blocking with his bike. He swings his massive sword down hard, but Fang Cheng unleashes a counterattack. He launches spinning blades of dark energy. The projectiles fly straight for their target. The biker demon is caught completely off guard. A blade slices across his face. Enraged that he's been hurt, he gets serious. Fang Cheng braces for the real fight. The demon unleashes a devastating swing. The slash tears across Fang Cheng's chest. A system warning unleashes his full potential. In an instant, the battle is over. Fang Cheng questions the defeated demon about Inferno. The biker demon explains the C-class power gap. Inferno is a mid-rank, far above a low rank like him. Fang Cheng calls his hopeless attitude pathetic. He tells the demon he trained hard to overcome weakness. He never gave up no matter the odds, and he won't be afraid of a mid-rank demon. The biker demon is stunned by his resolve. He accepts his defeat and asks for death. Fang Cheng refuses to kill such a loser. He has a different plan for the demon. The defeated demon offers a final gift. He's too injured to live and will give Fang Cheng his power. His body erupts into a storm of dark energy. He wants to witness Fang Cheng's path to greatness. The swirling power coalesces before our hero. It forges itself into a massive, demonic sword. Fang Cheng is stunned as the demon becomes a weapon. He grasps the hilt, feeling an instant spiritual bond. A voice laughs, praising him for getting a free weapon. Fang Cheng is shocked. The system suddenly sounds human. Something bursts from his chest. Dark energy swirls around him. A tiny, imp-like creature emerges, demanding worship. Fang Cheng wonders if it's a pet form of the demon slayer. The creature explodes, calling itself the king of demon lords. Fang Cheng confirms this is the demon slayer's true form. The creature clarifies it's currently just a soul body. It says Fang Cheng's hatred made him a perfect host. By killing demons, it can absorb their power to regain its body. Fang Cheng realizes he must cooperate to grow stronger. He agrees to the deal and names his target, Inferno. The creature is thrilled, wanting to destroy the whole demon church. The scene shifts to the Hunters' Union in Dongzhou City. At the counter, a woman stares at a huge pile of bounties. A scarred man notes Fang Cheng's increased strength. Fang Cheng claims it was luck, deciding to lay low. He immediately asks for news on Inferno's whereabouts. The man says Inferno is hidden, but his minions are causing chaos. Fang Cheng asks why the city isn't locked down. The man explains a band called Black Sun is holding a concert. Fang Cheng's eyes narrow, sensing a connection to Inferno. The informant says there's no proof, and the fans are too extreme. Fang Cheng decides to infiltrate the concert himself. The clerk returns, having settled his bounty rewards. He's stunned to learn he earned 120 million yuan. The imp cheers, they're getting rich hunting C-class demons. The scene shifts to the rowdy Black Sun VIP bar. Fans gather outside, ready for the show to start. Fang Cheng arrives, his new demon sword on his back. The imp assures him it's a soul, invisible to others. He watches the crowd gathering at the entrance. An announcer with horns hypes up the fans. The crowd goes wild, chanting for the band. Fang Cheng enters the venue, ready to investigate. On stage, the concert kicks off with a guitar riff. The lead singer grabs the mic, his voice full of rage. The entire band erupts with explosive energy. Under the lights, the audience chants their name. Fang Cheng finds the rock music incredibly noisy. The crowd, however, is completely lost in it. A man named Lone Wolf, a night patrol leader, is also here. On stage, the lead singer preaches about pain and death. The audience chants the band's name in a frenzy. The singer asks if they will die for the Great Flame. Both Fang Cheng and Lone Wolf sense the shift. The crowd roars, willing to offer their lives. The singer's face twists into a demonic grin. He unleashes a massive, fiery sigil over the venue. The imp recognizes it as a demonic sacrificial circle. The fans now chant for their true master, Lord Inferno. The band welcomes their lord in the name of mortals. Panic finally erupts as people realize the danger. Fang Cheng sees Lone Wolf standing his ground. The night patrol leader remains perfectly calm. Fang Cheng knows it's time to find a place to transform. A voice echoes, enjoying the smell of burning flesh. The cultists recognize the voice of Lord Inferno. A massive demonic form begins to materialize from the flames. Lone Wolf smirks, his patience has paid off. The demon Lord Inferno fully reveals his terrifying form. He's impressed by the sheer number of sacrifices, but his attention is caught by the white-haired man. The flaming cultists rush to handle the sacrifices. Lone Wolf scoffs, demanding Inferno face him personally. He unleashes massive blue skeletal hands. The spectral limbs crush the flaming cultists. One of the cultists is caught in the attack. He stands unfazed as the cultists swarm him. His spectral defense blocks a wall of fire. In the middle of the chaos, he checks his phone. Inferno recognizes his opponent is from the Night Watch. Suddenly, another demonic figure appears. The newcomer seems surprised by what he sees. It's Fang Cheng, fully transformed into a demon. He stands ready to face Lord Inferno. Inferno recognizes him as a fellow demon. He threatens to bury the newcomer on the spot. The demon lord throws a massive, fiery punch. The attack explodes with incredible force, but our boy has blocked the powerful blow. Inferno is impressed by the C-rank demon's power. He senses the unique aura of a slayer. Fang Cheng dismisses the talk and lunges forward. Their fists collide in a shower of sparks. The impact shatters the ground beneath them. Meanwhile, Lone Wolf continues his own battle. Lone Wolf's spectral fists pummel the cultists. He glances back, recognizing the wanted demon lord. He questions the newcomer's motive for fighting Inferno. Meanwhile, Fang Cheng unleashes a flurry of dark blades. Inferno stands unimpressed by the incoming attack. He boasts that he doesn't even need to move. His raw power shatters the energy blades instantly. Fang Cheng is stunned by his opponent's sheer strength. The demon lord mocks the massive gap in their power. He lunges forward, fist crackling with energy. The blow sends our boy flying through the air. Lone Wolf watches as the newcomer crashes nearby. He tumbles violently across the shattered pavement. Inferno prepares to unleash another devastating attack. The sheer scale of their power is overwhelming. Fang Cheng realizes Inferno's power seems limitless. Inferno calls him a disgrace to all demons. He unleashes another blazing arc of energy. Fang Cheng dodges just as the attack splits a car. Inferno lifts the wrecked car with ease. He hurls the vehicle like a deadly projectile. But our boy reveals a new power, dark tentacles. The appendages wrap around the incoming car. He swings it around, sending it back at the demon lord. Inferno watches the car fly towards him, unimpressed. He shatters the projectile with a single, explosive punch. He coughs, admitting the kid has some surprising tricks. But the demon lord stands completely unfazed by the counter. Fang Cheng roars, accusing him of an arson 5 years ago. Inferno callously dismisses the memory of his past crimes. Enraged, Fang Cheng vows to make him pay with his blood. He summons a dark sword and clashes with the demon lord. Inferno mocks his attack as pure hatred without any skill. Fang Cheng screams, ignoring the villain's taunts. The demon lord claims hatred only dulls his spirit. Under the pressure, Fang Cheng begins to falter. Inferno overpowers him, shattering his demonic form. He laughs, disappointed the fight is already over. Defeated, Fang Cheng wonders if this is the end. In his mind, a vision of himself mocks his weakness. An inner demon appears, telling him to unleash his true power. It asks him a simple question: why does he fight? He remembers fighting to provide for his sister. He clenches his fist, remembering his vow to avenge his parents. The demon asks if he's ever fought for the love of battle. The words hit him, the pure desire to kill. It commands him to reclaim his killing instinct. Nearby, Lone Wolf is stunned by the sudden surge of power. Lone Wolf screams, horrified by this killing instinct. Below, Fang Cheng's power surges uncontrollably. Even Inferno is stunned by the kid's rising aura. His body cracks and hardens into demonic armor. He roars, reborn in a new, monstrous form. A primal scream echoes his newfound strength. Inferno is baffled by this evolution from near-fatal wounds. He realizes this power belongs to a demon slayer. Fang Cheng crouches, ready to test his new limits. His evolution has doubled his explosive strength. The demon lord braces for the incoming attack. He lunges forward, crashing into the demon lord. His armored claws reach for his enemy, but Inferno catches the attack with ease. The shockwave shatters the ground beneath them. They lock in a brutal test of strength. Fang Cheng hurls him through a row of cars. Inferno glares, calling him a crazy bastard. He roars, tired of holding back his true strength. He unleashes a massive pillar of pure flame. His very form begins to turn into fire. He reveals his true form, a being of pure flame. A tidal wave of fire rushes towards Fang Cheng, but Fang Cheng is unimpressed. His armor is immune to fire. He carves right through the demon's flames. Inferno screams as the attack connects. The demon lord seethes, calling it unforgivable. He reforms his body for a counterattack, but Fang Cheng is already on the move. Their powers collide in a brutal exchange. Inferno declares this a fight to the death. The entire street shatters from the impact. He unleashes a massive, swirling fire attack, but Fang Cheng punches straight through it. Inferno is stunned by his berserker state. Another blow sends the demon lord flying. He demands to know about the fire 5 years ago. Inferno confesses he was only following orders. The orders came from the Devil Church's Pope. He tries to bargain, saying he's not the source. But Fang Cheng thinks of his deceased parents. He roars, seeking justice for the innocent souls. The demon lord begins to panic, pleading. Fang Cheng tells him to plead his case in hell. His blade descends, ending Inferno for good. The next morning, the city is quiet. Fang Cheng, back to normal, returns home. His sister is relieved, asking where he's been. He casually explains he was out hunting demons. His gift is the key to her own store. She stares, completely stunned by the news. She worries he spent all his money on her. He calls it an investment in their family's future. Touched, she says how proud she is of him. Then she remembers an important letter. It's from the Hunter Association, addressed to him. Inside is his official hunter certificate. Perfect timing for his graduation exam tomorrow. The next day at Dongju Hunter Academy, examiners from the association address the students. They wish everyone luck on the final test. A rival mocks Fang Cheng for being absent. He claims their last fight was just a fluke. A classmate believes he'll show, but the rival scoffs. And just like that, Fang Cheng appears. The girl runs up, relieved to see him. But he's only here to withdraw from the test. His rival immediately calls him a coward. The crowd murmurs, wondering if he's serious. He clarifies the test is meaningless to him now. His classmate is stunned by his rapid progress. But his rival refuses to believe the boast. An examiner states the rule for exemption. Fang Cheng confirms he came prepared for this. He calmly hands over the letter. The examiner's eyes go wide in disbelief. It's a C-class certificate signed by the VP. The rival shouts that it's impossible. His classmate is stunned he hit his rank. Suddenly, the entire crowd swarms him with praise. He smirks at their fickle nature. The examiner offers him a place in the association. His rival watches, seething with jealousy. Fang Cheng considers the prestigious offer, but he immediately refuses. The officials are shocked by his rejection. His friend smiles, trusting his judgment. The examiners realize he's already been scouted. They back down and begin the assessment. Fang Cheng finds socializing more tiring than demons. His friend says goodbye to take her exam. He encourages her, promising to wait for her. Time passes as the graduation tests begin. Students are assessed, some failing the year. Others awaken new powers, becoming E-class. His rival unleashes a D-class lightning ability, but his rival vows to one day surpass him. Later, the graduation exams are finally over. His friend Long Yue treats him to a meal. He admits she's a genius, nearly his equal. She plans to join the demon hunting department. Fang Cheng will continue as a solo hunter. His inner demon teases him about his wife. He shouts, startling Long Yue with his outburst. She asks what's wrong, but he plays it off. He wishes her luck with her future career. She sadly realizes they'll soon part ways. Suddenly, a news report breaks the mood. A shadow incident is turning people into monsters. The city is in chaos as hunters are deployed. The timing seems far too convenient. Fang Cheng knows the demon church is behind this. He arrives in a ruined, blood-red district. Demonic shadow beasts stalk the rubble. He cuts them down with a single dark slash. Even animals have been corrupted by the shadows. He finds fallen hunters scattered across the battlefield. A much larger demon looms from the shadows. Fang Cheng senses the overwhelming power. He dodges a devastating strike just in time. Fang Cheng reels, spitting blood in shock. He realizes the attack on his shadow hurt him. The massive shadow beast towers over him. It brings down a crushing blow. His inner demon mocks his weakness. Their attacks are poisonous, but he can heal. Suddenly, he's completely surrounded. The horde closes in from all sides. He declares that every shadow must die. He charges into the fray without hesitation. His blade meets the enemies with a clash. He carves a path through the monsters, but a far more terrifying beast emerges. He decides to test his flame demon's power. A torrent of crimson energy erupts, slamming into the massive creature. From the ground, a giant shadow worm erupts. He realizes he's been marked as a target. The beast's massive jaws snap shut, but Fang Cheng holds the maw open, pushing back with all his might. He digs his heels into the broken earth. The creature's power is immense. Then he hears a desperate cry for help. The ground becomes an ocean of shadow sharks. Fang Cheng is stunned by the new monstrosities. He dodges through the chaotic feeding frenzy. A voice reveals the key: find the shadow demon's true form. But first he must carve through these minions. His eyes burn with grim determination. The horde of shadow beasts closes in. He fuses his black mist with his fire ability, unleashing a massive fire mist explosion. The blast obliterates everything in its path. He believes the fight is finally over, but his inner demon warns him to look up. A new swarm darkens the entire sky. Other fighters watch the shadow birds converge. They spiral into a vortex over a ruined building. A shadowy figure emerges, the true puppet master. The entire flock descends upon Fang Cheng. He realizes he's the specific target. A storm of shadow and feathers surrounds him. The creatures are a relentless, shrieking tide. He knows he can't fight this endless horde. He turns to his demon with a bold idea. He prepares to send his companion flying. The plan: follow the swarm straight to the end. He soars through the shrieking swarm. He knows it's a desperate, all-or-nothing gamble. He carves a path with his demonic blade, a crimson whirlwind tearing through the flock. Onlookers are stunned by the fiery spectacle. And there it is, he's found the source. The shadow demon greets him with a smug grin. Fang Cheng dives in for the kill. Their powers collide in a shower of sparks. The force of the blow sends him reeling. The villain acknowledges his opponent's strength. He declares Fang Cheng a worthy adversary. But Fang Cheng is done with the trash talk. The shadow demon accepts the challenge. He spots an opening for a counter, but his blade passes through empty shadow. The villain's body simply reforms. He reveals a terrifying truth: shadows can't be killed. The real fight is only just beginning. He summons shadow beasts from the ground. Fang Cheng dismisses them as mere party tricks. He unleashes his own demonic power. The shadow demon feels the surge of raw energy. A massive crimson explosion erupts from our boy. The tower erupts in a pillar of fire. He stands in the ruins, wondering if it's over. But his companion warns him it's not done yet. A maniacal laugh echoes from the smoke. The villain is reveling in this new power. He reveals his true demonic form. His power level has skyrocketed to near B rank. His little companion decides to use its trump card, but Fang Cheng has his own plans. He screams as a new power overtakes him. A crimson sigil burns onto his chest. Demonic armor begins to materialize around him. He's forging a new form from raw demonic energy. His hand closes around a massive greatsword. The armor encases him completely, hiding his face. This is his peak C-rank form, demon armor. In this state, the stakes are life or death. The shadow demon scoffs at the heavy armor, but Fang Cheng lifts the blade with ease. He brings the massive sword down on his foe. The villain is stunned by his raw power. He realizes Fang Cheng has an aura boost. Fang Cheng smashes through the demon's guard. The villain is sent flying but eggs him on. The villain boasts he's a member of the demon church. He calls Fang Cheng and the flame demon mere pawns. The two demons clash in a flurry of strikes. The shadow demon roars, tired of the taunts, but his scythe grinds uselessly against the greatsword. Fang Cheng dismisses his attacks as cheap tricks. The villain is stunned, his shadow attacks are blocked. Fang Cheng demands a fight with real power. He shoves forward, overpowering his opponent. The shadow demon strains against the immense force. Fang Cheng slams him down with a devastating blow. The villain crashes hard into the ground. The impact shatters the very earth. He follows up with another crushing strike. The ground explodes from the force of the hit. He mocks the villain's cockroach-like resilience. The shadow demon uses a shifting technique to escape. He reappears, admitting the move drained his energy. He decides to summon his shadow army for help, but Fang Cheng sees through the escape tactic. He closes the distance, ready to end it. Suddenly, a dark portal opens beneath them. An army of shadow soldiers rises from the depths. Fang Cheng smirks, seeing them as free experience. Fang Cheng wades into the swirling shadow horde. The shadow demon dares him to fight them all. He learns killing them won't grant new skills, but it does amplify his demonic aura. He carves a path through the endless soldiers. He vows to slaughter every last one. The villain is stunned by his growing strength, but Fang Cheng only demands more shadows to kill. The demon realizes his army is just a power source. Furious, he activates a self-destruct command. The shadow soldiers begin to overload with energy. They swell into living, unstable bombs. Fang Cheng counters, summoning demonic tentacles. The tendrils snatch the exploding soldiers midair. He hurls the living bombs back at their master. A massive explosion rocks the battlefield. Fang Cheng looms over him, ready to execute. The villain desperately blocks with his scythe, but the greatsword's power is overwhelming. He slices clean through the shadow demon's body. A notification confirms the kill and a new skill. The sun sets on the silent, empty battlefield. Only the flame demon remains, knailing in defeat. He laughs, claiming his death is meaningless. The demon warns that his church's army is coming. Fang Cheng tells the dying villain to shut up. He brings his greatsword down for the final blow. The flame demon's mask shatters upon impact. A demonic hand snatches a fragment from the air. Fang Cheng detransforms, planning to collect the bounty. His demonic companion tells him to test his new clone skill. He focuses, summoning a surge of red energy. The crimson power begins to take a solid form. A demonic clone emerges from the swirling mass. The clone looks just like his initial transformation. He orders the duplicate to smash a nearby wall. The clone instantly dashes toward its target. It punches the ruins, causing a huge explosion. His companion assesses the clone's power as C rank. It warns him the demon pope's army is approaching. Fang Cheng smirks, ready to farm more abilities. 2 days later, a woman watches the city. A report confirms the demon church is attacking. An explosion shatters the window beside her. On the streets, chaos erupts as demons invade. Demon hunters mobilize to defend the city. They clash with the skeletal vanguard. The scene shifts to a quiet store in the suburbs. The news confirms the demon church's invasion. Fang Cheng gears up, ready for a fight. His sister begs him to stay safe, but he vows to fight until they're gone. In the city, civilians are being slaughtered. Suddenly, a crimson demon clone appears. The skeletal soldiers are caught off guard. It tears through their ranks with brutal force. Onlookers recognize the form but flee the chaos. The clone carves a path of destruction. Meanwhile, Fang Cheng uses the distraction. He speeds through the war-torn streets. His greatsword cleaves through enemy lines. With his clone's help, the fight is easy. His companion reveals a new skill unlocked. He can now summon the dead he's killed. The knowledge of the spell floods his mind. He focuses his power, chanting the incantation. A crimson skeleton warrior rises from a portal. He questions if he can summon other types. His companion admits it forgot to log them. Fang Cheng feels his understanding deepen. He unleashes a torrent of summoning energy. Shield-bearers, soldiers, and mages answer his call. With 4 demon soldiers, he forms a small team. His clone can act as the squad's leader. He stands ready in the desolate battlefield. Another wave of enemy soldiers charges in. His companion calls it a harvest, and he agrees. He unleashes his crimson demon squad. His undead warriors clash with the enemy horde. But a new threat emerges from the sky. A powerful demon general descends from above. The general lands, targeting Fang Cheng directly. He swings his axe, unleashing a wave of energy. Fang Cheng dodges, seeing a new opportunity. He summons his own mount, the Red Falcon. The crimson bike speeds toward the demon. The general is shocked by this unexpected tactic. His mount slams into the demon's beast. The collision creates a massive explosion. The general senses demonic energy in the bike. Fang Cheng praises his mount's performance. He smirks, taunting the demon to face him. Enraged, the general gives chase on his beast. A high-speed chase cuts through the battlefield. He spots more hidden enemy troops ahead. He decides to power up his bike with demonic energy. The Red Falcon's wheels burn with demonic power. He plows straight through the enemy line, leaving a trail of utter destruction behind him. His new plan: lure the general into the city ruins. The flying demon follows, confused by the tactic. He realizes he's being led into an ambush, but the general decides to destroy the entire area. He unleashes a devastating aerial bombardment. The demon laughs, certain nothing could survive. But from the smoke, something new emerges. His eyes widen in complete disbelief. Giant crimson tentacles shoot up from the ground. They ensnare him before he can react. The general is caught completely off guard. He struggles, realizing the tentacles are alive. The crimson appendages bind him completely. A massive explosion erupts from the ground below. He's trapped, helpless in the sky. He screams, demanding a one-on-one fight. Fang Cheng appears, his trap sprung perfectly. A colossal shadow beast reveals itself. Our boy prepares the finishing blow. The demon can't comprehend what's happening. He soars through the air for the final strike. The general panics, about to be sliced in two. Cornered, he chooses a final, desperate move. He plans to self-destruct and take Fang Cheng with him. A massive explosion engulfs the entire area. The shockwave tears through the city ruins. A vortex of destructive energy consumes everything, leaving a massive smoking crater in its wake. But Fang Cheng emerges, shielded by his thorn ability. He believes the crisis is finally over. Suddenly, the ground begins to rumble and glow. His eyes widen in complete disbelief. The demon reforms into a grotesque, multi-eyed mass. Our boy lunges, slashing at the hideous creature. But the creature's flesh instantly heals the wound. It reveals it has stolen his tentacle power. Fang Cheng is stunned his ability was replicated. The demon vows to turn his own powers against him. The stolen appendages strike at Fang Cheng, but he easily catches the clumsy attack. The demon realizes its new body is sluggish. It boasts of its immortality, lashing out again. Fang Cheng smirks, revealing a new trick. He unleashes a torrent of fire on the creature. It screams, its regeneration failing against the flames. The demon is completely consumed by the Inferno. He stands victorious as the flames die down. His companion reveals he's gained a new power, regeneration. The little demon offers to test it by chopping off his hands. Fang Cheng decides it's time to explore the city further. Suddenly, another building collapses nearby. A fierce battle rages between humans and demons. A soldier freezes, seeing a powerful figure emerge. An armored knight on a shadow beast charges forward. He unleashes a devastating slash, clearing a path. The knight senses the necromancer's aura has vanished. He deems his fallen foe a worthy opponent.